We are live. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Lifestyles with Eric. When you come in, please make sure you thumbs up the video, please. Been coming into a lot of people coming into the video, and I'm not having a lot of thumbs up, and I need the same amount of thumbs up. So the first thing I need you to do when you come in, please thumbs up the video, please, and I greatly appreciate that. Miss Bev Roundtree, thank you for coming in. I hope you had a happy holidays as well. Thank you. Um, I'm Lifestyles with Eric. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody had a great holiday if you celebrate that. I hope your grandkids and children were smiling. Miss Hope Kirk, thank you for coming in. Miss DeWanda Brown, thanks for coming in tonight, sweetheart. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Make sure you thumbs up the video tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got all my Miss Kenyatta. Thank you for coming in tonight. Happy Sunday. We are live. We are live. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, please. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in. I am Lifestyles. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to come in with Lifestyles with Eric and tune in, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always coming in when I go live, and we always seem to have a pretty good live. We seem to have really good conversations, and I really appreciate everybody's opinions on everything. So again, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for always supporting Lifestyles with Eric. Thank you. It's been one heck of a journey, and we're still moving on. The train is still rolling. Miss Audrey Gant Davis. We got Mr. Rico coming in now. Mr. Rico, what's up, my friend, my brother? What's going on, my confidant,
What's up? What's up?
partner? What's happening?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
All
Okay,
right.
there I go.
We still in the fight, my brother. We still in the struggle. We still in the fight. Fight the power. You already know. Fight the power, my brother. All right, all right. We got Mr. Rico in the house. Miss Ida Carter, thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate everybody. Miss Jerice, Miss Angela, we already got 13 in already. We're doing well. Mr. Rico, what's going on with you, my brother? How's it? How you doing, Mr. Rico? You feeling better, brother?
I'm I feel better as far as like uh energy and stuff, but
Okay.
my
All
throat,
right.
there's something going around.
Okay. Well, you
They're
keep it
trying to
over
kill it.
there. You keep it over there. You kill it. You strangle it. You choke it. You step on it. You stomp it out. And we're going to praise that in the name of you know who the number one Yahshua, and he's going to heal you, and you'll be all right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Miss Jerice, she said, nice seeing you, Mr. Rico.
Thank you.
Hope said,
Gratitude.
Hope said, hey, Mr. Rico.
Hey.
All right.
Gratitude.
All right. All right.
Jordan flu game.
What'd you say?
Said it's like the Jordan flu game.
The flu game.
But you know, Jordan didn't have the flu that game. They call it that because he had flu symptoms. He had food poisoning
That's
though.
right. I remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He still played. He played his ass off too.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
had 38 points, I think.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot. Angela Hill said, "Get better soon, Mr. Rico."
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right.
I'm
All right.
trying. I'm trying.
Well, we already got 12 in the house, man. We 4 minutes in. We got 12 people in already, man. We're doing real good. We're doing real well. We got a few things to talk about. I got a couple things I got wrote down, a couple topics, interesting things actually. I'm trying not to worry too much more about the drone thing. They're still flying. They're still weird. They still have some weird things. It's still weird stuff in the skies, but I'm trying not to panic or worry too much about that. I'm just keeping my faith, and at the end of the day, whatever's going to happen is going to happen that we can't control anyway. So it's just best to be aware of certain situations, be aware of certain things that are going on, but not be scared of them. Like I said, there is I really feel that we are going to have a big deception, and I'm praying that we don't. I'm praying that that doesn't even happen. I'm praying that they don't, try to pull some stunt to control us like they did with the big H9, the C19. So they tried to control us with that. And I just don't want us to do it with some big alien scare. So everybody just stay vigilant. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of what you see in the sky. Mr. Rico's seen something before. I've seen some things up in the skies, and you just can't panic. And you just gotta again just believe in the Most High, and just take care of your family. Hey George, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for coming in tonight. All righty, all righty. So yeah, man. Like I said, it's all sorts of stuff going on. 6 minutes in, 13 up. All righty, Jerice. Thank you. Thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Prayers up for everybody. Prayers up for everybody. Uh, let's see what. I'm gonna start it off with a hate crime against our own. To me, there's been a lot of, for years. To me, I don't like to say black on black crime. I'm starting to feel like it's hate crime against our own people. Um, if you really think about it, hate crime against your own people. Whether it's white people, doing things in their own race. Um, we have a young girl named Ashanti Downey. Um, I believe she lives in South Carolina. But anyway, she was walking home from work, and somebody rode past her and doused her with some type of flammable agent, gasoline or lighter fluid or something like that, and flicked a cigarette on her. And she's 20 years old. They lit her on fire. Um, she uh, she that fire took 70% of her body. And in my mind, I was thinking, you know, I hate to be judgmental, and I do apologize, but in my mind, I was thinking it was some white people, some white boys, or um, horse playing, but being racist at the same time. But come to find out, the alleged assailant is a 23-year-old black man, Razai Griffin. Uh, they said he again poured gasoline on this young lady or some sort of flammable agent and lit her on fire. Took 70% of her body is burned. Um, I just can't believe that it was another uh, young black brother that would even do something like that. And why would he do it? Whether this was somebody he knew, broke up with, whatever. Why can't I'm not even gonna say it was because she couldn't say no. I don't know what relationship they had, but why would this young man do something like this to somebody of his own? Um, just anybody. I guess this is beyond race. I mean, just like the lady at the subway last week that was lit on fire. Are people doing this for attention or lack of compassion, or
B. B.
what is it?
It's B. It's partly both. It's a little both. It's a little both. It's a little both. It's attention or jokes, well, whatever. Lack of compassion, lack of seriousness. People don't even take life serious anymore. It's a joke. It's just like life is a joke. I don't get it. I mean, I don't even think I don't think a lot of us even pray every morning and just to thank God that you even got up the next day. I mean, sometimes I skip my prayer. Sometimes I'm guilty of that. But I mean, 70% of the week, I do get up and just appreciate my life. But man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the food. I don't know if it's just the atmosphere. But people are losing compassion of life. They losing empathy. There's no not being empathy. No, not showing empathy or being empathetic to the next person. It's just I hate to say it, but man, these times today sucks in every area, and it's only good that you got people like us that still think it's a ray of hope. It's still, we still optimistic. It's still, we still got the good faithful ones, but man, even the ones that was once faithful, they losing it. They turn their backs to, and it sucks. And that's why I say, I don't even like to talk apocalyptic talk, but man, it might have to happen. It needs to happen. This needs to be reset because of sickening. The sick stuff that I see, the sick stuff that I hear. The internet. The internet is a blessing in disguise because it lets you know how many crazy people that's out here. It lets you know how the world really is, how effed up the world is. So yeah, the internet is necessary. It's necessary. Just think if we didn't have it. It's crazy, man. Setting people on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
That's and when you do stuff like that, and it's just like how the teenagers, or I wouldn't say teenagers, that younger generation, they act on impulses. They don't think about anything. They don't care about no consequence. They just do stuff on impulse. Oh, he got $50,000. Dude got $500, but you think he got 50, but you're gonna go rob him on impulse, and your life is just ruined. So it's just, I think that's just what it is now. Society is just based on impulsive acts. Everybody's doing stuff off of impulse. They ain't thinking no more. Just like these TikTok dances. Like, who comes up with this? Who comes up with that? And then before you know it's a dance. It don't take much thought. We just gonna do it on impulse and see how many fans and whatever. And before you know it, it's a challenge.
Right.
It's a tool. Who thought
You're,
of
yeah,
milk?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cuz.
We're living in a now society. Right now, we got to have it right now. Impulsive society, like you said. People have lost common sense. The sense isn't common anymore. People are just doing things without thinking of consequence. They're just being doers, and blaming mental illness on everything.
Yeah,
Everybody's not mentally ill. Some
it's
people are
not.
just some people just do stuff on impulse, and they just do it, and that's it. No respect for human life. Completely agree.
And
Absolutely.
I think a lot of the stuff that happened, the people don't even think about their family. It's like they don't think how they
I'm sorry.
embarrass their mom.
The impact of their actions. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
not the it's the person that's doing the wrongdoing. They don't even think about how they make their family look.
Right.
They just do it, and then they worry about it later on. Like
Yeah.
I just so man, it's so crazy. Those check. You ever see those comments? Those check comments. The check comment videos. Like, it's so many sick people in the world. Check comments, check comments. You hear, do you see the little words, and then it say check comments, and I got to where I don't even want to see it anymore. I don't check comments because I know it's something sick. I know it's something that I don't even want to see. And then some of it be making you angry because you'll be like, well, damn, why y'all just sit there and record? They still do that.
Right.
People still just sit and record and don't do anything about it. Like
Uh,
when you saw all the people that live in New York and they sit there and watch this woman, somebody set somebody on fire. Come on, man.
Not only that, I mean, they sit there and videotape somebody beat up an old lady on the bus. I
Just,
mean,
just, and I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I don't care if you from California or New York. That's a sucker. That's some sucker stuff. And if you think that you got the New Yorkers and they so arrogant, and we don't do that in New York. New York, nah, I mean, you a sucker. And everybody in New York that didn't help and let that happen, y'all some suckers.
That's some sucker shit.
Straight up.
And when they were strangling that boy out, there was some sucker shit too, because
Suckers, man.
somebody should have got over there and knocked that white guy upside his head and said, "Look, man, get off that boy, man. You're killing him, man. He's unarmed. What are you doing? You're killing him."
And it's always somebody say that they always want to talk about somebody being too short or too this and this, not this size, but you got these same big giant weak chumps that sit there and don't be doing nothing.
The
But these
guys
are the
like
same
us
guys.
are the ones that are brave. We're brave. The guys that are not so big in stature or seem to be the braver guys than the bigger guys
Braver.
are wimps.
Yeah, they act like wimps, just big tall wimps, man.
Wimps.
Big stocky wimps. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get mad about being born as I am. Like I said, I play sports or whatever, but if I can just be this bigger size, I would say that. But then again, I would watch dudes bigger than me sit back and don't do nothing. I mean, these be the same dudes that be running from, they see something going on at the club, they running. Not trying to help. They running to get away. Then they'll turn around and be like, what happened? What happened? But man, this is a sick world that
Sick
we have.
world. We got some weak men around here too, man. A lot
And
of weak men.
some weak men too.
Um,
But I had a I had a I had a I had a like a one of my friends earlier. She feel like that she was just saying she feels like she got into the zodiac thing, and I was like, well, it doesn't matter what you are, you know, you're gonna do what you do. Well, I keep it 100. I'm a Scorpio. I keep it 100. That's cool. I understand, but when it comes time for someone else to keep it 100, the person that keeps it 100, can they take the 100ness? Yeah, yeah. So I said something. I said, well, you know what? I'm kind of tired of wasting my time with people that doesn't mean nothing to me in my life, and I'm about to start cutting them off. And that includes you. And if you want to add yourself to that,
right.
oh, she went crazy. Oh, just no, no, no. I said you don't have to cut yourself off, but if you want to include yourself, I'm not going to cut you off. But if you want to include yourself, I'm not going to stop you.
Right. Right.
And I got friends and okay, all right, cool. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm keeping
Yeah.
it 100. You said keep it 100, and but that's what I understand. And the same people that cry for 100ness and originality and authenticity, soon as you give it to them, they're gonna criticize you, or they're gonna say, ah, what's that? What's that banned? You get banned, or you get shunned because
Right.
you kept it real.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Let's see, I got a couple of more. Or maybe let me see. And I gotta save some for tomorrow too. I got a couple.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Monday. Yes, that's right.
Yes. This father was looking on his 10-year-old son's laptop, and he had was just kind of stumbling around a little bit, and he saw something about a payment and how somebody was supposed to pay his son, and it said something about being a confidential informant. And
Mm.
his son is 10 years old, and he said, "Wait a minute, who are you? Wait a minute, what are you doing? Who have you been talking to?" And so, oh yeah, by the way, Jimmy Carter died. Sorry. Yes, Jimmy Carter died. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. Former President
Oh,
Jimmy Carter passed away at 100 years old.
oh
But
wow, he's 100.
yeah, he made it to 100. He did. He
Oh,
did. But yeah, this young man had been talking to the police at 10 years old, and his dad was wondering how he'd been talking to the police, and they were wondering how to pay him, and then he was wondering who you been telling on, That's the other part of it.
Right.
Have you been telling on dad, or what who would you come being a confidential informant on? So that was a little strange. You never know nowadays, man. Police find fishy ways to do all kinds of weird things to get the case cracked open. But to get to a little child would be to get to their parent, or something weird like that would be awfully strange. Um, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, weird.
You only
Uh,
hear about that in the movies.
yeah, I know, right? White boy Rick, right?
Starsky and Hutch or something.
Remember White Boy Rick? That's what
Yeah.
he was a teenage informant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go with hold on. I'm gonna go with one more, and I'm gonna leave this other one for tomorrow because it's a good one. Um, Mom kicks her daughter out. Let me turn this. Mom kicks her daughter out the house because she's a lesbian, and she says she wants grandkids and she wants her to be in a normal relationship. Do you feel that that is fair, or do you feel that? How do you feel about that situation?
Um. Well, it depends. Like, was she underage or
No, she's an adult.
she's an adult? Well, as the parent, like, see, that's kind of hard. That's kind of a hard thing. Now, I understand as a parent, yeah, you want your child to be this certain person in life or in society.
Hey,
You
Angela.
know. Um. Oh, that's tough. I wouldn't have kicked my daughter out. I wouldn't have kicked her out. Now if I know that that's what she's into, um, yeah, that's just something that's really like I don't know, it's touchy. Even if I had a son and he decides that he comes out and says, like I said, I wouldn't kick him out or whatever. But then again, it's gonna be like, well, if you into that lifestyle, I don't think I want that over here. You got to get your own place. So I would give you time, you know, some person's lifestyle is a lifestyle. So, but that's what a lot of them don't think about. This is your lifestyle. That's what you do. Uh, as long as you don't press me, like you gotta press me into seeing that all the time. Like if that's what you do, that's what you do. But don't press me into seeing it all the time.
Right. Don't push it. You can't push it
Don't,
on me.
don't push it on me.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
do that. That's
I
what it is.
understand. You love who you love or whatever. I understand, but don't press it on me. But then, you know, I feel like if are you doing that for the right reasons, or is this how you really feel, or is it that your heart been broke so many times you want to just
That's a whole deeper way of looking at things, and they normally don't want to get into that. It's like they don't really want to go to the real issue. They just go with this is what I like now, and that's it. They don't normally want to go too far into it. I noticed that.
right?
Um, because if you go to the stems to the because if you really go to the real issue, to me it's mental illness. I mean, you switching yourself mentally. You're going through a mental a mental breakdown in life, whether it happened when you were younger or when you got older and you had some things go on in your life that changed your mental. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means you had some mental things go
You
on.
got mental, yeah. I mean, you do. I mean, you just gotta just you got to really like face that. Like, but as humans, we by design, men, women, okay, men, women. By design. It's just by design. Now, when you get old, when you get at an age, you start feeling certain feelings towards the same sex. Of course, you gonna question that. You gonna be like, "Is this how I have it?" But then that's when I just my thing is, if you know it's wrong, but it's not wrong. to feel how you feel, but then again, you know it is.
That to me is just a fucked up struggle to have mentally.
It is.
To struggle sexually to me would be a fucked up struggle. I'm blessed that I don't have that struggle, and I pray for people that
And
do.
that's why I don't
But
judge
then
the person that
some
goes
people feel like they don't have. Some people feel like it's not a struggle. That's just what they like, and they don't feel like it's a struggle. I'm saying it's a mental illness. I'm saying I'm glad that I don't know that I'm not sure what I want to be with. I'm glad that I don't have that problem. I'm sure what I like, and I'm positive of what I'm attracted to. And so,
through.
you know,
But then Eric, what you about? Then you got the ones that, yeah, because that is a struggle, and that's why I just be like, I don't ridicule them or anything, because then you got the ones that they like the opposite sex, but they peers pressure them, so they go with this man or they be with this guy or have baby, but they really like women, or same with dudes, they really like a guy, but you pressured by your peers, but you got a girlfriend and you do it, and you're putting on this. So and then it's like,
I just
and
think you
then
need to get your mental right first
get right,
before you
get right
start
with
jumping
God
in
first. Because
relationships like that, and you're really not sure what you want to do or who you want to be with like that. I think you ought to try to seek some help and talk to somebody and find out what's really going on with you that's really making you do what you do and why you do it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and then because it's some pretty good people out there that they pretty good
It is.
people, pretty good people is it's just that they going through things within themselves, and but then you got the ones, man, and the ones I don't respect is the ones that just go too extreme, just too extreme with it. You're not a man and you're not a guy. You're not a woman. Just
Yeah. I had that conversation the other day, but
you're not. Now,
I
if
don't
that's
go with the
your,
identify shit. I don't go with that identify shit.
nah, I ain't
See
no
what
good.
I see in front of me, that's what I'm going with. I can't go with what you telling me I'm going with. I got to go with what I see. I'm sorry, it's not disrespectful. If I see a man, that's what you are. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say you are. It's what I see. And I know I'm not crazy. So you're making me have a mental illness by me saying that you're something that you're not. I don't have a mental illness. So you will not force me to tell you you're a woman and you're not a fucking woman. That's
Or
it.
I'm
That's that. And that's my stance on it. And I'm standing on it. Period. That's
or
it.
I identify myself as a
Whatever you identify as, you could identify as a dog. Let's just go with that. It don't have to be a gay person. It could be with a dog. You could identify as Cinderella. You're not fucking Cinderella.
yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
I never understood that. Now
anyway,
now
yeah.
who started that crap?
I
Was that
don't know, but
Obama?
just whoever injected this shit into society, our society, the last
You
10
can
years with the
identify yourself as that.
identity shit. They wanted to take identity away and make people not have no identity and just be no gender and all that shit. So
That's
you
crazy.
know, I don't rock with it. I don't subscribe to it, and I'm gonna stand my ground on what I believe in, and that is what it is. Uh, but that's it. That's it. Would you say, Jerice? No, no, that's wrong. Your kid is your kid. We may not like the choice. Yeah, that's right. I never push my, you know, um, my children do what they do. If they were doing something that I didn't agree with, that's their business. I don't have to agree with it. I'm going to love my child, not push them away, but I'm not going to agree with what I feel is wrong. If it's something I don't agree with, it is what it is. I'm going to love them, but I'm not going to push them away. I'm just going to love them. I'm not going to agree with what they're doing though. Not at all. That's not something I'm going to do. Period. So I stand on that too. I'm going to love the child, not the whatever else they're doing. That's it. If they were a murderer, I'm not going to love them. I'm not going to love the act of something that they've done. I'm going to love them. So that's it. So I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. Mr. Rico, any last thoughts, Mister?
No, sir, man. Just trying to guess nurse myself back to health.
All
Like I
right.
said, I'm at 80%. I'm at 80. I'm at 80%.
Okay.
I'm
All right. Well, that's cool, man. We're gonna get you to about 95 by tomorrow. All right, brother.
God's will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thumbs up the video, share the video out. It's Lifestyles with Eric and Mr. Rico. We out. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Peace. All right.